Welcome to a new episode of Giants Conversations brought to you by Sony. My name is Madelyn Burke, joined by Giants wide receiver Malik Nabers. Malik, first of all, congratulations. Rookie season in the books, 109 catches, 1,204 receiving yards, 7 touchdowns. In the record books, not only a rookie record, but a franchise record for the most receptions in a single season in the Giants' 100th season. Have you conceptualized just how much of a mark you've made on this franchise already?
It never really hit me yet. I'm sure we'll probably just later on when I'm thinking about it. I'm still taking it all in for sure, yeah.
Coming into the season, the Giants unretired a number, so you could wear number 1. It's like you knew from the start how much this franchise valued you.
Right.
Did that help you in kind of ascending as quickly as you did?
Well, I knew I had to do something. I mean, you're gonna retire a jersey and give it to another person. That person got to do something with the jersey. I just think, I continue to just play how I know I can play. I always just wanted to play to my standard. I guess it looked good this year.
You had success with 4 different quarterbacks throwing you the ball.
Right.
That's hard to do. How did you develop that chemistry and maintain it?
I would say it started in really training camp. Just always being open, always making contested plays, always being that guy that the quarterback can rely on to be open, or just if I throw it his way, I'm sure he's going to come down with it more times than he's not. They knew they can trust me when they pass me the ball. So I feel like every quarterback was just comfortable throwing me the ball. I feel like I was always open for them to give me the ball, and they trusted me to make the play when they throw me the ball.
I mean, the way that you evolved as a player throughout your rookie year, too, do you see a growth? Do you see a difference in yourself, in who you were in week 1 versus who you are now?
Right. Oh, yeah, for sure. In week 1, I was like running around with my head cut off, trying to understand the plays, trying to remember what routes I have. And as I got moving on to the season, kind of got more and more comfortable. I was able to, just already, before I even heard the quarterback finish the long sentence of the play, I was able to just hurry up and get lined up, read the defense a little faster, knew how I had to run the route on the defender that was playing over me, or just, if zones I had to sit in. So just going on through the season, I feel like I got more and more comfortable and was able to play to my standard for sure. But I also had a lot of great help. I had Darius Slade, Wandell helping me. So I had Coach Groh also helping me, just taking individual walkthroughs, just helping me understand the playbook, understand what I have to do, understand the leverage of corners, DBs, understanding where my triangle's at, just looking at the defense. So I had a lot of good help, going along, so it made it a lot easier.
When you talk about the help that those guys gave you, is there something that stands out, a piece of advice or some encouragement that you remember specifically that you're like, that was pivotal for me?
I would think about Slay. He always had a film set up with DBs or just a cut up, and he would always, give it to the receivers before game, how this DB plays, and he had always told me he was just he had individual people he would go at, and it was like me, he was like, they're already scared of just your speed, your quickness, so make sure you use that at your advantage. Once they know that, I feel like that's what you mainly attack. Use that first, and then after that, change it up a little bit. Because he was just watching me, and sometimes I would try to mix it up too much, and he was just like, don't mix it up too much. Just always stay with your first mindset. They got to stop you.
That's got to be cool to have a teammate in the locker room that kind of takes it upon himself to prioritize that and to almost coach you up in addition to the coaching staff. You think Slayton could be a coach someday?
Yeah, I don't think he has the patience, but I definitely think he could be a coach, though.
Yeah. This season, it wasn't an easy one for the Giants. And for a rookie year for you, coming out of a program like LSU where you had so much success, coming into a franchise like the Giants where there was a lot of adversity and a losing streak that, would fracture a lot of locker rooms, you guys really stuck together through it. What was the key to kind of staying the course?
I think we had a lot of great leaders in that locker room, and we all trusted those veterans guys to, uplift the team. It's always about, you can sit and pout, but we the ones out there that's playing. So what you gonna say? Learn from these losses and make W's out of them. It can lead on to the next year. It can lead on into the, into the season that we have. So we had a lot of great leaders just uplifting these guys. It was never no pointing fingers. It was always, how can I get better at my craft? So we had a lot of that in the locker room. And we came to practice every day. It was never a day that we just out here just, lollygagging, just not wanting to practice. It was every day that we came out here and wanted to win.
Is there a moment that you're going to look back on the 2024 season on the field that you're going to say, that's what I remember about this year?
I think the overall is, to me personally, is Wandell's effort. His effort of just when he's out there on the field, when he's out there in practice, Like Wandale he gets hit a lot, and he's a small dude, so it's like every time like he gets hit and he's marching still for extra yards, got 3 people on his back. That was moments in the game where I was just like, yeah, he's different. Like that's the moment. That's the person that I want to continue to play with in my locker room. That's the person I want to continue to play in my receiver room, because he shows a lot of grit. He shows a lot of tenacity when he plays. Like he's just an electric player, and I like watching him play for sure.
And you two were the lion's share of the passing offense right there too. Did you feel that? Was there a pressure in that?
Nah, it was never really a pressure. It was like, this is what I'm really was supposed to do. It's always about taking it way farther than people expecting it to go for me, because I don't want nobody having a ceiling on my talent or what I can do.
Yeah. Now, preparing for a game is more than just watching film and practice and all that. You got to come correct with the fit. Week in and week out, we saw you walking down that blue carpet into MetLife Stadium with some looks. So I got to know, where do you get your style from? What's your style? How would you describe Malik's style?
I would say like unique. I'm always trying to wear something different. I tried to change it up a little bit this year, get out my comfort zone, get into more into fashion. So me and Isaiah hang out a lot, so he would always wear like the big clothes, stylish clothes. So the more and more I went shop with him, the more and more I was just finding unique stuff, and I was like, okay, I could put this together. When I need a fit for a game, I just go in my closet. I just might just put some on, just kick it in there, listen to some music, and then find a little outfit.
Okay, so you put your style together.
Yeah.
Who do you want to take shopping and improve their style in this locker room?
I'm gonna go Jalen Hyatt.
Okay.
Yeah,
Why?
I'm gonna go Jalen Hyatt. I don't know, Hyatt don't be like, he don't be trying to like wear nothing like up to style. He just like come out and just like, I'm just putting this on late, and I'll be like, no, don't put that on.
He's like, it works.
Yeah.
Yeah. Your rookie season in the NFL, a lot goes into it. You got to take care of yourself. Home cooked meals are important.
Yeah.
I know your mom still takes care of that, sends you food.
Yeah.
What's that been like?
Yeah, so like, she sent me like a little packages to the house. Just all the stuff that I used to eat when I was back home. Like red beans, crawfish etouffee. I need my seasoning blend, like boudin, stuff like that. So it's always good to get that home filling meal, because that's all I know. So they don't got none of this up here. So she come on the home games and she cooks, but through the week I also got like a little chef through the week too.
Now, going into your first off season as a pro, how do you attack it?
I gotta look around it for to ask questions about how the off season works. I think I hear that we come back April 21st. So right now that's like 4 months, and I never had a break since I was like 11. So gotta find a way to always live your life for sure as the main focus. Take some time to just put football to rest. Remember that you're actually a real person. You have real problems. You gotta let your body rest, but also having a great time to go back into the season healthy, strong. Work out so you can next year is not a down year. Is still you're progressing. So just trying to find that balance.
Some of the things off the field that you love to do. You gonna spend some time bowling?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna definitely go bowling.
Yeah?
Like right when I get back to the crib, my partners, we definitely going bowling.
How's your bowling game? Like, where are you at in that?
I put them on bowling, so
Really?
they can't try to be the master.
Okay.
So yeah, they beat me a couple times, but that's how bowling goes. You know? But right now, it ain't been bowling a little minute, but every time I go, I still smash them. So I've definitely got to go.
Got to. Are you guys gonna get together in the off season too? Do you have any plans to work out together with any of your teammates?
I'm sure like we're gonna all meet somewhere. They have a lot of training areas that everybody train to. It's not a lot, but the good ones that we all know about.
And not just your Giants teammates, but I know guys across the league you've developed relationships with. Brock Bowers, I know you mentioned you were texting with him a little bit as you both were chasing that rookie receptions record. What's that relationship like? I
mean, that relationship, when I first met him, it was during combine prep, and we was lifting weights and stuff like that. Now I'm lifting with the tight ends. I'm lifting with Cade Stove, and I'm lifting with Brock. I don't want to like keep taking the weight off, and they're like, "You can lift this." I'm like, "Yeah, I can lift it." They're like, "No way." And I was lifting with them, and it was like, "All right, cool." So it's like that friendship just came like a little bond through like the little weight room. We would always see each other. We would have laughs. Brock a funny dude. Him and Kate together, they funny dude. So, it's great making friends around the league. Them tight ends, though, they like to lift a lot. But I was keeping up though. But yeah, I was definitely short.
Now this season you had 7 touchdowns, but we got to talk about the celebrations. When you go into a game, do you have a celebration in mind? Do you practice them during the week, or does it just come to you?
It's really all 3 of those. Sometimes I might practice some, like when I'm just listening to some music, and I just might do something different. I'll be like, I can mix that in, and stuff like that. But some things are actually like, I'm like practicing. I'm like, if I score, I gotta do this.
Yeah.
But you never know when you're gonna score, so it's like, you might forget. You might be practicing a dance for 3 weeks, and after that, you don't score until 6, and after that, you didn't forgot what you wanted to do. So it's like second nature. It's like when I get in there, it's like I'm hyped, and after that, I'm like, yeah, all right, you gotta do something. And it's like, it's just second nature. I just do something. Everybody always say it's fire, so I don't know. Sometimes it be weak to me, but everybody be liking it.
Between the sellies and the TikTok dances, I feel like the vibes are strong there.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting on TikTok again. I waited till the season was over.
Is there a celebration that you're like, man, I wish I got that on the field last year, you got to do it next year?
That Amari St. Brown handstand, I wanted to do that one. Or when they was dancing on like the field goal pole. Yeah, that one. But I'm gonna have to find some. I'm gonna have to go watch some old movies to find some dances. The Vikings they was doing some vintage stuff.
They really had the choreography down
this
year.
They was doing it this year.
Well, Malik, I wish you nothing but success.
Thank you.
And have a great off season.
Yes, man. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.